Hello, good afternoon. I want to say hello again. If you are on this channel, if you're watching this video, I would love it if you were to like it and subscribe to it. And today I wanted to talk about Diddy. My thing, people are like, how do you feel about what's going on with Diddy? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say I don't care. Um, for me, it's more so like, why are people so shocked? Um, I guess for myself, like, I don't care who you are as a person. I don't look at people like, oh, Diddy, because he's, has money or because he has a certain statue in life, like, you're above me. I think we're all equal because we're all God's children. If I get, stabbed 50 times, I'm possibly going to die more than likely, and so are you. So it's like, I don't feel like, oh, people are above people. I feel like we're all struggling with our own demons. Some of us have more demons than others, but because we're imperfect, we all suffer from something. If it's selfishness, if it's greed, we all have something that we have to fight. I do definitely feel sorry for any person that has been involved in any type of abuse. So, yeah, do I care as far as this person treated people bad? Yeah, I do care that that man was treating people bad, but I'm not about to sit here and drag him. I don't know him. I don't know his life. I don't know what he been through. I try to look at things on not how I want to look at them. Yeah, me as a person, like, oh my God, ew. But it's like, for what? Because I don't know what that man got going on in his head. I don't know if he has mental health issues. I don't know him. You understand? It's sad that he did all these things to people, but sad to say, he's not the first nor the last person. So I guess for me, like, maybe I've met a lot of monsters in my life. So it's like I'm always waiting for a monster to pop out of a person. That's the reality of things with people. Like, you hope and you pray that the person that you get in front of you is the true person inside of that person, because who people present themselves to be in your face might not be who they are in their private life. And that's, I think, something that I've always took heed to. So, like, my kids, they'll tell you, like, they rarely go to people's homes. You understand? So, like, all these people in the world that are, I don't care if you're in the industry or not in the industry, it doesn't matter to me. If you're letting your kids just go places and do things with people, it's a possibility they might meet a monster. And a child is very naive, so more than likely, if the monster is giving them something that they want, that child is going to gravitate to that monster. So it's like, I don't understand how certain people, parents, allow their children to be put in certain situations or be around wrong people, and that way their kids are being taken advantage of. I feel like at that point, a part of that is some of your parents' fault. And then when you get older, because that's your parents' job, is to teach you what's right and wrong. And when they don't, they failed, like, unfortunately. And so it's like, if these minor children were being hurt by people, I don't care who they are, and I'm not saying all minor children that were hurt by people was off the lack of a parent. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if it was off the lack of the parent being involved with that child, that's sad. And there's a lot of kids in life that have been abused, and a lot of parents don't even know that their children have been abused. And they struggle with these things, and then it causes so many more mental health issues. Like people say, hurt people hurt people. A lot of abusers have been abused, and then they adapt to that behavior. It's something I'll never understand, because like one thing about me as a person, I try to treat people how I want to be treated. So I know I don't want to be treated bad. Why would I treat you bad? Because I don't want to be treated bad. And it's because I've been hurt so many times in life by monsters that I've come to the conclusion, no matter what hurt and pain I got to go through in life, I'm not out here trying to hurt people on purpose, you understand, or use people because I can, and that takes a lot of strength, because there's a lot of things. I could use a lot of people, but I ain't using them because I know what it feels like to be used. Not saying I can't. If I was heartless or selfish, I would. But I'm not using them, even though I see that there are a person that could be easily used because they're naive to things. No, instead, I'm going to not use them. You understand? And if I can help them see that quality about themselves that is wonderful, but you have to safeguard it, I would help them with that, to see that. You understand? Because it's nothing wrong with being a good person, but when you're a good person, guarantee you get beat down, because people don't never stop to think like, oh, you're a good person, let me be there for you too. Just like you was there for me, let me ride for you. They don't think like that, you understand? Because a lot of people honestly are selfish. And that's what I feel like with Diddy. He's selfish. He's a selfish person. He chose to do selfish things. And the sad part is, I feel like that's the majority of the world though. So it's like, why are we so shocked? Why aren't we asking ourselves questions like, what are we teaching our kids? These people that you idolize, why are we idolizing them? Why are we taking what they say to us so to heart? Why aren't we taking things that God says to us as much as these humans are saying to us to heart? Those are the things. Like, I can't help that man. I don't think no human can help that man. He need Jesus. He need God. He need a prayer too. So for me, it's like, let me pray for you, sir. And I hope you get all the help you need mentally, because you messed up. And I don't know where your messed up came from. Maybe you just the evil person. I don't know. But I don't know you, so I'm trying not to judge you. I don't know. For all I know, all of this stuff is fake. I don't know. And I'm not saying I don't think it is. But it could be. People do lie on people. So it's like, you can't, in my opinion, in life, you can't like run off of the internet. Like, it's out here. The internet is out here. It's accessible to all of us. But it's like, it's no point to just like run after it, because sometimes the stuff is not real, and sometimes the stuff is real, and it was always there. You just didn't want to pay attention to a lot of things. So it's like with the internet, you just have to be careful. You it's not 100%. I'm the type of person, if I ain't seen it with my own eyes, I can't say it happened. I can't. I can say I think it happened, but I didn't see it with my eyes. So I don't know. If somebody told me something, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know, because I don't know if they're lying. I can't read your mind. I can't read if you're lying or not. I mean, I can, try to read people's body language, but that's not my forte. I'm not really in the mood to try to figure out if people are lying to me or not. If you lie to me, and when I find out about it, then I'll have to handle those situations as is. But like, if people are lying to me, I really could kind of care less, depending on if it has an effect on me. Like, if you just lied to me because that's what you want to do, because you didn't want to tell me something, so you just lied about it, I really don't care. Like, it's not personal. But yeah, I personally feel like Diddy needs some help. And there are a lot of sick people in the world that are famous and not famous, that are rich and poor. It's just bad people in the world. I pray that the good people find the good people and the bad people find the bad people. That's all. Because after that, I don't really know what to say about people and their shenanigans, And no offense to nobody, I feel like everybody at the Diddy parties, they wanted to be at Diddy party. They wanted to be freaky. And I'm not saying some people wasn't taken advantage of, but some of these people, like, kept going. You liked it. Ain't none of my business what people do in their bedroom with who they do it with. That's their business. So it's like, you know, I've heard so many different things, so many different stories, and you know, it's no different from R. Kelly. You know, hurt people hurt people. You know, I don't know what to tell people, and never ever surprise me when people are not good people, because I don't care what nobody says. Out of 100, and I don't care what nobody says, I feel like there is actually like 75% of horrible people out here in the world. Like literally, they just wake up to step on the next person. They don't care. They will lie, still cheat, scam, maneuver, whatever they had to do with no regards of others to make it. And hey, I'm not mad at a person wanting to be a survivor. You understand what I'm saying? I dealt with a lot of survivors in my life, and they would, you know. That's one thing my grandmother told me in life. She always told me, like, Sierra, don't ever think I'm not going to put me before you, honey, and I'm your grandma. So if I'm your grandma and I'm going to put me before you, best believe everybody out here going to put them before you, even though your dumb behind is out here putting them before you. So who thinking about you, Sierra? Who thinking about you? Because your stupid behind. I see you. I'm watching you. You out here thinking about them. Then they're out here thinking about them. So who's thinking about you, honey? Okay, you might want to get it together. Think about yourself. At least sometimes. Because I promise you, baby girl, ain't nobody thinking about you. If they got to cut your head off to live, they'll cut your head off to live. They could be your friend. It could be me, your grandmother. It could be your mother, your father, your brother, your kids. If somebody want to live and they put you and that person in a room, if you don't think that that person ain't going to kill you, if they want to live, if that's the only way out, is to take you out, they will take you out, baby. And I need you to know that. So you don't keep thinking that people, you might not have took them out. You might have took yourself out to save them, but for what, boo boo? Because they was going to take you out anyway. So why not get them before they get you? I miss my grandma. But yeah, like the Diddy topic would have been great to talk to her about, because she would have been fussing and cussing because she don't even know nothing about nothing. And then she'd be like, I don't care. I don't care nothing about these people. People is crazy. Anyway. She just had one of them kind of voices that was a little naggish, but when it ain't there, you kind of miss it. But yeah, on the Diddy tip, I don't know, y'all. I think we all need to pray for that man. It's a God pick and shame all the things he's done. But sad to say, I don't feel like he's the only person. So good luck on them finding the other people that's, you know, a little bit monsterish out here. Hopefully they do. If not, it's not my business, you know. Can't talk about stuff too much. They might come and kill you, you know. Shoot you because you expressed yourself. Express yourself, you know. Express yourself. That's all I be trying to do, express myself. And child, but yeah, ain't gonna break or make me. I know it broke a lot of people. Did he go into jail? A lot of people couldn't get corn off that man. I'm feeding a lot of people. A lot of people gonna be hungry after this. Cause I don't know, all that drug trafficking, sex trafficking, wherever the money came from, I don't know if that money is gonna stay. I don't know. That money might be gone. You know, that's what they seize. They take it. Because, you know, you got it illegally. That money might be gone. Oh. Now, that's crazy. Diddy, you gonna go down to being broke? You gonna be like an average nigga like me? You might be at the apartment complex that I live in? Now, that's crazy. I'll talk about that.